Hello everyone, welcome to the 13th episode of the Coming From the Bottom series. For this episode, we will be using DYRROTH. Without further ado, let us go on with the video.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
The laning for this game is as follows. Me, the DYRROTH as the jungler, Tigreal as the roamer, Zask as the mid laner, and Alpha as the XP laner. The main problem is the MM, who should be at the gold lane but for some reason is farming the red buff. In the recent update, Moonton made it much more difficult to reach level 4. Because of the Mia trying to steal my red buff, I only made it to level 3.
First blood.
The abyss is
Slain an enemy.
I try my best to steal the small creep right beside the purple buff of the enemy. The reason is to slow down the jungling of the enemy for a bit.
Launch attack. Slain.
The main combo of DYRROTH is 2-1-3 or 1-2-3. Please do not use the ultimate first, because the ultimate scales on the health of the enemy. If the health of the enemy is lower, the ultimate will deal more damage. It kind of acts like Balmon's ulti as well. The only difference is that DYRROTH deals physical damage.
An ally has slain an enemy.
As the jungler, do not be shy to take the goal from the turret or push the turret, because pushing turrets is one of the main objective in the game.
Killing spree.
If you're a jungler, please do not be like the Amon, as taking gold from the gold laner is a very bad trait for the future of the game. Take as much of the creeps from the enemy as much as possible, as it will slow down the jungling of the enemy at least by a bit.
Launch attack.
In that play, I was hoping for the Alpha to respond because he had his ulti and his skills ready. But it's fine, it doesn't really matter, as later on, I will redeem myself once again.
Launch attack.
Nah. Your strategies are pitiful.
Slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Slain an enemy. Double kill. Mega kill.
Recognize
Enemy has
someone
been
as
slain.
weak as
Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Slain. Ally has been slain. Legendary. Legendary. Double kill.
In any time of the game, there is never a time for TP or disrespecting the enemy. You should always be serious in the game. At the end of the game, That's the only time where you should TP or disrespect the enemy, but you should be guaranteed that you'll be able to actually destroy their nexus. And that's all for the first game. Let us now proceed with the second game.
Victory!
I wanted to be the jungler again for this game, but then I just went to be the XP laner as Nomiya was insisting to be the jungler herself.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
The laning are as follows: DYRROTH, which is me, and Aldous at the XP lane, Layla at the gold lane, and Eudora at the mid lane. The main problem was the Mia, who was insisting to be the jungler but for some reason is staying at the mid lane. The battle spell I am using for DYRROTH is Petrify. Though I am not really good at using Petrify for DYRROTH, I just do not have Flicker in this account, and I think Flicker would have been much better for DYRROTH.
Your strategies are pitiful. Shall be shattered in an instant!
You have slain an enemy!
First of all, great play by Karina by utilizing the second phase of her ulti to be able to dodge my own ulti. But then I was just too powerful, so she died either way. And then second, 4 minutes into the game, we are still at a low score. Very peculiar game, isn't it? If it wasn't for Mia's execute and my inability to use Petrify, I would have probably been able to live in that clash.
Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain. Your team destroyed a turret. You have been slain. You have slain an enemy. Initiate retreat.
Should have let Sabas teach you how to fight. Who would recognize someone as weak as you? Anything for the abyss. Anything! Your life shall be shattered in an instant.
The best battle spell that could be used for Hanabi is not Inspire, but Aegis, as she relies on Shield to be able to be immune on CC effects.
Been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Your life shall be shattered in an instant.
Legendary. Double kill. Triple kill attack.
I will do anything. Your life shall be shattered in an instant.
Legendary. Under attack. Been destroyed. Initiate retreat. Under attack.
Correct decision by Hanabi and Karina by pushing the top and bottom lane, because this gives both teams an equal advantage in those two lanes. The mid lane is their next quest.
kill.
And that's all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching the 13th episode of the Coming From The Bottom series. Tomorrow and on Sunday, of course, we won't really have any videos. On Monday, we will have another video. That's all that I could say for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And also, by the way, before I forget, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell button below for more notifications for videos like this.